Oh my god, I'm live. Should probably. All right, that looks comfortable. Hello. I'm a little late going live because I spent a little. Actually, I spent normal time at the gym, but the bus was running late, and I was like, I'll just walk. So I walked home, and that took a little more time than I expected. I'm just putting it on Instagram right now. And then the Facebook page, I never really gave that much love. I'm gonna share it on there right now. I didn't put a poll on Instagram this time, so I don't have a theme for today's live stream. We could talk about stocks again. A lot of people like that. I didn't trade today, but a lot of stocks did really well. So I wish I traded, but I didn't. Um, the thing with day trading and on the platform that I use, I can't day trade every day. It's like every other day. It's a PDT rule or something day trading rule where you don't get your money back immediately. Like when you sell a stock, you don't get the money back right then and there, or the next day. It takes 2 days. So if you trade Monday, you can't trade Tuesday, you trade Wednesday. What people do is like they'll split their portfolio in half. So say you have 1,000 in your portfolio, just a random number. They would trade with 500 Monday, 500 Tuesday, and then they'll get the money back from Monday on Wednesday, trade with that 500. So they're consistently trading, they're consistently have money. It's an option. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Do what you want, whatever works for you. Um, I've done that before, but then sometimes it ends up being a waste. Like I should have just put the 1,000 in because I didn't trade that following day. But I don't know. I upped my gauges. You can like see my curtain through my ears now, or my wall. That look kind of cool. A lot of people are like worried for me. They're like, "You're gauging your ears. You're gonna have to do interviews." But I can just put a blocker, and then it just looks like a big earring. I've seen a ton of earrings that just look like big circles. So they look like gauges, but they're just big earrings. And mine would be gauges that just look like big earrings. I think a lot of people panic when they see stuff. Like when they see my sleeve, they're like, "Oh my god, but you're in med school." It's called long sleeves and a white coat, and no one really cares that much. My friend did tell me about a program that actually does care. Like they have on their application or whatever it is, no tattoos or no visible tattoos or something like that. She told me a friend had a tattoo on her wrist and she has to like wear a band-aid or cover it up all the time. I wear a long sleeve shirt to work all the time, and I have a white coat on all the time. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, to be quite honest. Occasionally I roll up my sleeves, but it really is occasionally. It's not really that common that I do that. Um no one's on. How long should I wait? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. There was supposed to be a post at like 4 reminding about the live stream, but it never went through. That's awkward. I don't know what to do. It says there's one person watching. Don't know who this one person is. Feel free to say hi. I feel like it's always so crazy when people take Instagram pictures like this. Like you have your phone out in the operating room. I guess there's probably no patient there or whatnot. Oh hey, sorry, I didn't see that. But like, I don't know, man. Even like the imprint of a phone in my scrubs, some people freak. Like nurse techs are like, is it a phone? But I see some students just like phones out everywhere. Hola. Aren't minis happening? Oh no, I think the guy was in second year. I just spoke to a Rossi. Oh yeah. There's a second semester mini one happening. How was your mini one? Good. I'm supposed to be doing a talk to Rossi's sometime soon. We all could have always studied harder. Always. I think it's hardly ever that I take an exam and I'm like, I've definitely studied the best I could ever. I feel like you could always have read more, done that extra set of questions again, done more flashcards again. I don't know, man. Hmm. I'm exhausted. Kind of went hard in the gym today. My back hurts. It is. It is very difficult. I don't miss minis at all. It was rough, like really rough. And there was no practice. At least for shelves, you have practice questions out the wazoo. Like you have it's such an abundance of questions available. For minis, it's like I never felt like I had enough practice questions. I really hope they change that for you guys. Where is everybody? Is 9:30 on a Monday? Today's Monday. No, Monday not good? Not good for people? What's up? Like when I see pictures like this on Instagram, I'm like, who took this? I would love to have pictures like that. My scrub techs are not that cool. And to interrupt scrubbing in to be like, hey, could you take a pic for me real quick? Like, I would get kicked in the face and kicked out of that surgery. They're great pictures. They look fantastic. But who are these photographers? God damn. I'm very jealous of all of these pictures. I remember asking a scrub tech to take a picture of me when I was scrubbing into a C-section. I wasn't in the C-section. The patient was nowhere near me. I was scrubbing in. And she was like, oh, absolutely not. No way. Gosh, I need cooler scrub decks. I'm also gonna go live on Instagram to maybe bring some traffic over to the YouTube channel because YouTube's kind of struggling right now. But I don't know. I kind of wish I had everybody in one space. There's people on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Mm, but yeah, supposed to be a study day recap. I didn't actually study today. Oh God, I'm getting blisters from the gym. So gross. Different cameras. You know, that's how you know you went hard. But I'm not gonna be that person that buys gloves because I really don't go hard like that. I don't think it's worth it. This is a very rare thing. Mm, 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 mm. Did my eyebrows finally. I'm just thinking of things to ramble about. I grew my eyebrows out for I think it was like a month and a half because the last time they were done, it was it was so bad. So I grew them completely out, like fully natural eyebrows, so what I was born with, and then I got them shaped. There's the tan lines above and below because of how long I have not had a hair or my eyebrows done. This is a bit of an unrelated question. Do you have any advice for preparing for IMF? Any labs I should know? Things to review. I'm in my last semester of basics. Things to know for IMF. It's a little tricky because IMF, you do like your first rotation, and everybody goes to a different sort of specialty. Some people go to family, internal, or cardio. I think those are our options. And it's for my guy, he was really into EKGs and he would like test us on EKGs, and I struggled with it for a little bit. So, but I don't know where you're gonna end up, so I can't say definitely learn EKGs, but those are very useful. I'm pretty sure you'll need EKGs wherever. I'd review that. I wouldn't learn labs. Like that list that USMLE gives you with all the lab values, I wouldn't learn that. Like you see them so frequently that you kind of sort of know where normal is, but I wouldn't go down that list memorizing everything. It's very quick to just pick up the list and take a glance. Know where everything is on the list so you're not just like scanning it all through every time. But I mean, you know sodium, potassium, chloride. You know those fish diagrams? If you learn the basic values on those fish diagrams, you're good to go. You don't need to go into detail with every single lab value. Um, IMF should be the last of your concerns, though. If you're in last semester of basics, you got to pass comp first time, hopefully. Cross your fingers, and then step and just knock it out of the park. But in IMF, you do CPR your first 2 weeks. You do ALS and the pediatric one, PALS, I think. Yeah, PALS. And you don't need to like pre-study for that. You don't need to know it ahead of time, but they'll teach you all of that. And then you do different labs. So you do like a pelvic exam lab, you do suture lab, blood drawing lab, IV lab. These are all things that you're going to learn there. There's no need to like go through it before. I have videos for all of those things if you want to watch the videos so you get like a basic knowledge on it, but I wouldn't like actually study before going to IMF. Yep. It's kind of like the pre before med school. Like a lot of people are like, just relax, chill, like enjoy the break after undergrad and before med school. And people say the same thing before going into residency. Just relax, don't like pre study. I'm sure you reviewed certain things, but it's not like you're cramming. It's not like you're studying for a step. I gotta get my nails done. That's kind of the most annoying part about clinicals, low key. The fact that you can't consistently have your nails done. Well, at my hospital anyway. I don't know. I see Instagram is like mind blowing. The med school Instagram, because I have like a real Instagram with like friends from high school and college and not medical people, and I have a medical Instagram where it's just like I only follow med students and doctors and stuff like that. And these people like taking pictures with like beautiful nails, scrubbing in, taking pictures in the OR, and I'm like, was my hospital like super strict or something? So many people had to scrub out before because of their nails. Like if they did get away with scrubbing in with their nails, as soon as they went like this to put their gloves in, the scrub tech could see their nails and then kicked out. Literally, like take off the gown, you are out of the OR. Man, I kind of wish I went to a different hospital because I'd have such cool pictures. Anyway, ugh, it's starting to get cold outside. I'm already depressed. It got down to the 50s today, and I was like, no, no. I took out my like bucket of. I don't know if I can do that with two cameras. Ugh, my bucket of winter clothes. I took that out today. Gotta go through it. It's like beanies, sweaters, the jean jacket, whatever. It's sad. Hot chocolate is the only good part um about winter. I buy it's the blue one. It's like the milk chocolate one with the marshmallows. Buy the boxes of them. Oh yeah. I've become one of those people that checks the circular for my supermarket. I'm one of those now. Super cheap people always buy stuff on sale. The buy one get ones, the two for whatevers. I do that all the time now. But I love it. Mhm. I might actually buy like whipped cream this time. Just like on top of your hot chocolate. Why not? But there's this coffee shop around the corner from my apartment. They're gonna take all my money. Their hot chocolate is great. Their bagels are fresh. They do not skimp on the filling. Applying to Ross, any opinions about MERP? I love MERP. I didn't do MERP, but I like what I've heard about it. I'm sorry I don't have a firsthand experience, but for me in first semester, everybody who came from MERP wrecked it. Like they came in and just like destroyed med school. And all of us who just started in first year were like, what? But they already had that experience in MERP, so they weren't shocked. The shock was gone for them. They just came in and like ran through it. So it was rough for all of the other people. The money for your nails. That's money for your nails. Oh yeah, the money I'm saving going shopping. Yeah, the nail place is around the corner too. I live in such a great neighborhood. Like I am so happy I found this apartment. I have a coffee shop on the corner. There's another coffee shop down the street. I have a bunch of delis, like bodegas around me. My nail place is there. My eyebrow place is the only thing that's like a little distance, but it's fine. Like my neighborhood. There's a bakery that just opened across the street. There's cake in my fridge right now from that bakery. Oh god, it's a problem. Um, MERP was a lifesaver, best thing I ever did. I've heard, and I'm so jealous. I wasn't even given the opportunity. They didn't even offer it to me. So I don't know if you can request it if it's not offered to you. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I do wish I did it. And this person Swizzle said it's the best thing they ever did. Yeah. I don't know. It's pricey, right? How much is it? It's like more than a tuition worth of money. Was that English? I don't know what I just said. But I think it's pricey. I don't know how much it is, but I think it's a pretty penny. Um, but it's worth it. It preps you like all hell. Whoa, you're lying. That's how much it is? $11,000? Wait, you said 13? How much is it? Well, either way, it's more than 10K, and that's a lot of money. Oh my god! I didn't think it was that much, honestly. But I mean, it preps you really well. Everybody who does MERP does really, really well at Ross. Um, it's a boot camp, I guess. Wow, 13K and no dorms. MERP is still in Miramar, right? I think I remember that. Start a MERP YouTube version. Ha! I wish. That boot camp is crazy. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys, let me reply to this message real quick. Let me put my phone is the Instagram live. That's embarrassing. Yeah. So 13K with no housing. So you still have to pay rent. How long is it? 6 weeks? I think it's 6 weeks. That sounds pretty rough. I'm going to ask to go to it because I think it'll help. Oh, it's 3 months. Why am I so off with all of these numbers? 15 weeks. 6 weeks are what rotations are. Gotcha. Okay. That makes more sense. That money for 15 weeks. Okay. I was thinking that amount of money for 6 weeks, and I'm like, oh damn. All right. Okay. I'm calmer now. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else we're talking about? We're on here for another 8 minutes. My body hurts. I'm back to the gym after like 2 weeks of not going. 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Oh crap. Sorry about the typing if it's loud. That kind of hurts. We did the bench press today, so like my pectoris muscles, like ooh. Have you heard "Lost on You"? Is that a song? I don't know. Jump Rope Girl. Oh, instead of going to the gym. Um, yeah, I've seen people do that. The like 1,000 step jump rope, whatever. Like it's a really good form of cardio, etc., etc. I run for my cardio. I hate running, but I got new shoes because when I was running, I got like pain in my shins, and I was like, "What is that?" So I changed my shoes because that's what everybody told me to do, and I ran today, no pain. So I was like, maybe it was the shoes. So I do the thing where it's like jog, run, jog, run, jog, run thing. I don't really know, guys. I'm not the best at working out. I'm not the best at eating healthy. I'm trying to live out here. Massage, go get one. If a massage is like $10, I'd be there. An hour massage is like what, $60? Nah. I'm super cheap, guys. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, and I don't know if you guys are subscribers or follow me on Instagram or YouTube. I'm an extremely cheap person. We just talked about looking at a weekly circular for my supermarket. I am old and cheap. It's not even that I'm poor, because like I have savings, but I just don't want to spend it. Frugal is the term. Yeah. Oh, go to Chinatown? Yo, for real though. I've only been to Chinatown once since I moved to New York, and it was to see this mural that this guy did on a street. Like he took up this like strip of pavement in like the middle of some shops, and he painted this huge mural on it. This some Chinese guy. It was awesome. It was like I think it was chalk because it was raining when I went to go see it, and it wasn't like dripping or anything. So yeah. And it was a really quick trip. I took the train, walked around Chinatown, saw the mural, took a picture, put it on Instagram, and then went home. No coffee and cut down on shopping. No coffee. No, I'm kidding. I don't drink coffee like that. I'm more of a social coffee drinker. Like if I meet someone at a coffee shop and they're drinking coffee, then I guess I'll drink coffee. But I don't have a coffee maker here at my apartment. Um, yeah, but I do try not to drink or buy coffee though. I went to a Starbucks the other day and I used to drink white chocolate mochas back in college. That shit's like $5, bro. For what? For a cup that's that big? No, never. If you need a Rex on City Life, let me know. I'll give you the hotspots. Yeah, for sure. Why not? I went to Central Park for the first time yesterday. And I've been in New York for like, well, not too long. I've been in New York like a year and 3 weeks. And I just now went to Central Park. I was judging myself. Roy the tour guide. Um, oh, I said I went to Central Park for the first time. And it was possibly the worst time to go because the UN is meeting at Trump Tower. And the detours in the streets and they're blocked off and police is telling you to go this way and that way because they don't want people crowding around Trump Tower or where the UN thing is going to be. And it was like a disaster to get there. It's trash. Roy went to City College up on 136. You know when people say streets like that? Like, am I supposed to know what that means? Is that like a New York thing, or because someone was like, they were going to this restaurant and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's on 28th and Broadway," and I was like, "Okay, is that like significant? Am I supposed to know that? Is it like an order, like from um from downtown to Harlem? Does it go in order? Is that a stupid question? Hmm. Oh, so if someone says 28th, then I'm supposed to approximate that that's downtown? Hmm. What's the better part between like, is it called uptown? Uptown, midtown, downtown. Which is the best part? I feel like that could cause drama. Um, I go downtown a lot because it's. I live in Brooklyn, so it's very easy for me to get straight to downtown. Um, I study in somewhere in the library. I study at the Jefferson Garden Market. No, Jefferson Garden Library, and that's in Greenwich Village, I think. Yeah, the Village, I think they call it the Village, whatever. So that's where I study. It's very easy for me to get there from Brooklyn. So I'm pretty much there all the time. Um, I think Little Italy is over there. I don't really know. Uh, I don't really understand Manhattan. I know Brooklyn pretty well now. I know Queens relatively well, but Manhattan is still like it's a beast. And the different parts, it's like goddamn. But yeah. And I don't even spend a lot of weekends here exploring. Like this weekend, I'm going to Philly. Next weekend, I'm going to Maryland. So it's not even like I explore a lot of New York on my downtimes. Yeah. Philly should be interesting. Never been. Never been to Maryland either. But I figured why not? I live in New York. Philly's 2 hours away. Why not? I was gonna drive, but I figure I checked Megabus and the ticket's like $11 one way. And I think I got a $5 ticket on the way back. So not bad. Under 20 bucks and I go to Philly. Um You know what's really bad? I don't really like onions. Like, I don't like the crunch of onions. I don't like biting into an onion. And Philly cheesesteaks are riddled with onions. So I don't think I'll be able to eat one. I've tried one and I'm like, God, it's too many onions. So I don't know. Going to look at a school. I want to go to POD school, pod school. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. I don't really know what to expect. A huge historical area for America. So I guess I'll do some learning. If you guys don't know, I'm not American, even though I sound it. Um, are you going next week? Maybe y'all can meet up. I'm going this weekend, like this Friday night. But yep. Anyway, guys, past the 30-minute mark. I'm pretty tired, beat from the gym. So, people not watching live, always feel free to leave a comment in the comments. People on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. I'm way more active on Instagram than I am on YouTube. People here from Facebook, I don't give Facebook love at all, guys. Just come on over to Instagram or YouTube. Way more active on Instagram. Subscribe if you're new here. Put the notification bell on because I don't always announce the live streams on YouTube. I announce them on Instagram. So YouTube people, you'll probably never know unless I'm actually live at that moment. So put the notification bell on. It's at Raes Vlogs on Instagram, RAESVLOGS. Good night, y'all. Black seed for bagels. Leave all your New York City recommendations in the comments. I might have a few questions about Ross if you want to chat. Sure. I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow. Dear YouTube people, please follow on Instagram to make sure that I'm actually going live and don't yell at me if I don't go live. All right, I'm going to end it now. Thanks, guys. Bye. And that one, and that one.